Hello guys, welcome back. In today's video I am going to do a spotlight video for this beautiful orchid that you see right now, and I am going to tell you the main reasons which made me consider buying this amazing orchid. This is Miltonidium Melissa Brianne, and she is a cross between Miltonia Warne and Oncidium Mr. Rudolf Pabst. So, Miltonidium are crosses between Miltonias and Oncidiums. That makes them quite easy to grow and very forgiving. My Melissa Brianne has a very nice cluster of 5 beautiful blooms, and I consider this orchid to be really amazing. Her blooms have this beautiful star shape, and they have this very unique pattern on the sepals and petals and on the lip. The petals have these very nice purple spots on them, and they are surrounded by a dark purple line, and they are a little bit frilly, while the petals are a little bit more attractive, and they have these beautiful spots, purple spots with a very nice pattern on them. The lip, it is a bit frilly, and she has the same type of spots with a little bit more whitish that has this really interesting game of colors. And the center of the lip, it is yellow with those reddish stripes. Now, this orchid, it is not fragrant, but that doesn't bother me. As I have told you, I was determined to find this beautiful orchid, especially for the unique blooms, but also because this orchid, it is a Miltonidium orchid, which makes it really easy to grow. It has quite thin roots, meaning the orchid loves moisture in the pot, so I will repot it into leca bits and ceramis, and I will take you along for that video too. It has quite plump pseudobulbs that are a bit shiny, and they can store quite a lot of energy, so in case you ever need to rescue this orchid, the pseudobulbs can store quite a lot of energy, so that will help your orchid recover in case it doesn't have roots. And the foliage, it is not big at all. It is quite tiny in comparison to other Oncidium type orchids, and it is a dark green color, and this is the natural color of this orchid. Another thing that I took into consideration when I have purchased this orchid, it is that the orchid doesn't need that much light to bloom. You should give to Miltonidium orchids, in order to rebloom them, about 2,500 foot candles to maximum 3,500 foot candles. I will keep mine on a south-facing windowsill that has where I have a sheer curtain that will shade it from the direct sunlight. Another thing that I took into consideration when I have purchased this orchid, it is that because she is not fragrant, I can easily display her on a side of the house where I don't have all that much light. And I say that especially because when you have a very beautiful fragrant orchid, you will need to find a very good place where you want to display it that has very good light, because the fragrance is enhanced by strong sunlight. So because this orchid, it is not fragrant, I can easily display it on a place that has less sunlight. Another reason for me to buy this orchid was that this orchid, it is a space saver. The foliage, it is not tall, and overall she doesn't occupy all that much space. For example, right now she has 3 pseudobulbs. On this other one she is growing another spike there, and she is in a 12 centimeter spot. Now when I will repot her, I will put her in the same 12 centimeter spot, because she still has quite a lot of space to grow a few more pseudobulbs. And a 12 centimeter spot, it is not that big, so you can save quite a lot of space on your windowsill. This orchid can produce up to 15 blooms per spike, and I think next year I will buy that sort of spike that is in a semicircle like that. So I will train the spike to grow on that shape, and that will make quite a nice cascade of blooms. So these were my main reasons for buying this orchid. Leave me a comment down below and tell me if you have this orchid, which were your reasons to buy it. And if this is the first time you are visiting my channel, please consider subscribing to it, so you can stay up to date with all my videos. Thank you for watching, guys. See you all next time. Bye!